Welcome back to Game Devs Play Games, where we play games and talk game design. And we're playing Firewatch still.
Yes, we are, and we're going to find out who's been snooping around in our
cabin.
I know I talked about this in an earlier episode, but I really still like how there's object permanence in this game.
Yep.
Like, I left the outhouse door open. It's still open, even though, like, days have passed. Like, it feels appropriate. And it feels like we actually have control of our environment because of that.
I feel like just going up the stairs and into your thing is kind of, like, dangerous.
Alright, Forrest Burns.
Oh.
Taped
Walkman.
Taped Walkman. Alright, Forrest Burns. You can stay watching. Standing guard. He's been our only friend. Let's see what this says first.
Oh, man.
It's a tape of us talking down at the site. It sounds like it was recorded from somewhere nearby.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, and it sounds like we were the ones who burned it down and that it was your idea.
No.
We are screwed.
No!
Dee, just don't freak out, okay? Don't freak out.
Oh my god, what the fuck is happening, Henry?
His wedding ring was on the table.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
That's interesting, too, because then they're obviously being like, we know that, or we want you to know that we're listening.
Yeah.
So why? What?
What's wrong?
Someone claiming to be Henry in Two Forks called a lookout in another sector early this morning and said that I knew what caused the Wapiti Meadow fire. So, I just got off the horn with that lookout who's wondering what I know, or that I'm an arsonist, or that I'm fucking losing it. Furthermore, I bet you don't have the only tape of us from last night, so someone has evidence to back it up. We need to find out what someone's been keeping in that cave.
I'm going down there now.
We don't have a lot of time left out here, and if we don't find some fucking answers, when they lift us out of here, it's gonna be in handcuffs.
We have to stick together, okay? Keep our story straight. From the first day with those girls to the person breaking in on our conversation, everything. We gotta be honest and consistent.
Dear Psycho. I want to know what that says.
I suppose you're right.
This is the note that the teenagers left us.
Oh, that's right.
I'm gonna bring this with us. I don't know why. You never know. We might find a use for this. Maybe in the outhouse. I'm gonna go to the outhouse. Okay, so what are we doing exactly?
You're going to the cave.
Oh, okay. About damn time.
Yep.
Maybe now we can actually rappel down there. Where did I just... Oh, there it is. Well. Close enough. Alright. Now we get to finally find out what's in this cave. I'm going to be so mad, though, if it's like, oh, now I can just magically rappel down, even though I couldn't before. You're like, you game designers.
Yep.
Although I will say, that is definitely one of the struggles of making a longer game, is if you include branching paths of like when and how events occur and if they can occur in different ways. Oh man, it becomes a nightmare trying to manage all of that. Ooh, the geometry is broken there.
Hey, you didn't actually make that call, right? To the other lookout. It just stuck in my craw. I let myself imagine how fucked I would be if you'd been lying to me. But now that I asked, I kind of just wish I hadn't.
Of course I didn't. No way. They're trying to pit us against each other.
Yeah, you're right.
That's not gonna happen, though.
Thanks, Henry.
Unless you are against us, Delilah.
Yeah.
I mean, if Delilah's on their side, it only makes sense to have, like, a file on Delilah for us to discover, so we think that she's in the same boat as us.
Oh yeah, I mean, we've never seen her. It's very possible that she's just a researcher.
Mm-hmm.
She's whatever that doctor so-and-so.
But it's also entirely possible that she is also just another victim
yeah.
in this.
What the hell?
Yep.
Jesus, this is a big cave.
Can I drop? Find a way out of the cave.
There's that light.
Oh. Yeah, I don't think I had this as an option before. Ooh.
Well, you couldn't
Super
see it because it
dangerous.
was nighttime.
Well, that too, but like, I don't think even if I had looked at that wall, I don't think I could have interacted with it. But I did scope out that room a little quick, so who knows?
It's freezing in here.
Well, yeah, it's a cave, Henry.
I like that they have the reverb though of like the cave effect.
Oh yeah. Ooh, what's that?
I think it's just a long tunnel.
No, I mean in the light. There's a little object.
Is there? Oh, you're right. A shoe.
Anybody down there?
That's ominous. You can talk about everything, Henry, except for the shoe. That could mean that someone died down there.
Or that they're currently trapped.
Yeah.
This is a big cave.
This is fun, though. I actually really like this cave because I guess it's sort of a straight line, right? Like, it's a pretty linear as far as exploration goes, but it's a nice change of pace from running around outside.
Yeah.
And there was at least, like, a little bit to discover in there, too. Like the shoe. Which means that someone could have been killed in there, actually. Like, thrown down that shaft.
Hey, are you there?
Yeah, what is it? What did you find?
Oh,
Nothing yet,
probably
but
didn't have
someone tried
radio
to trap me
signal.
in there.
You saw someone?
No, someone slammed the gate behind me and then ran away. I found another way out, but if I hadn't, Jesus.
Oh, I didn't even notice that happen.
Yeah.
So you didn't
Me
find
neither.
anything?
No, there's a spot where someone had sunk an anchor, but the hardware's gone now.
How did he see all
I
this
don't
stuff?
have any climbing equipment.
I just have my ropes. I'm gonna hike back to Two Forks and see if I can find anything that could double as an anchor to use in the spot.
Well, that doesn't sound dangerous.
Yeah, I didn't see some of those things either. It's interesting. Oh.
Delilah, I just found an outcropping that someone was using as a little
That kid.
fort.
Yeah.
I think it was Brian Goodwin.
Really?
Yeah, he built himself a real castle. And he was in the middle of really sprucing up the joint when they left.
Richard Sturgeon. But also, nice.
He'd hide out here to read comics. The Black Band, his grief is his enemy's sorrow. Everyone this guy loves gets killed, so he honors them with a black armband which gives him superpowers.
Well, that's
Ooh.
fucking dark.
There's a ham radio schematic here, something Brian was working on.
Yeah, I think that was the one thing Ned did do with him. You know, tinkering on stuff like that.
It's a little weird that he'd just leave so much of his stuff out here.
Well, maybe they were in a hurry when they left. Like I said, he wasn't supposed to be out here.
Yeah.
They almost got busted. Brian liked to go out on the railing of the tower and wave at the planes that dumped water on fires, and I got a call because someone thought a kid was up in Two Forks. I lied, and just said it was Ned. If I ratted him out, they would have been forced to leave, and I don't know, I guess I just felt like I was saving him from whatever shitty life Ned was gonna bring him back to.
That's why that
It ended up mattering.
that game map was up in your cabin.
Yeah, that was exactly what I was thinking too. Interesting. So he was up in that
Character
tower.
sheet.
So the player's Brian. Was Brian the name of the kid?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, we can pretty much rest assured that that's definitely the case now. Oh, I meant to talk to her about that. Oh well.
Huh. Brian stole his dad's climbing gear, his anchors.
That's convenient.
Yeah, it is. I think he was gonna hide them in a cash box or something and
Oops.
never got around to it. I mean, he left a note for a ranger to find them and send them back to him in Nebraska.
Because he hated climbing?
Yeah, it sounds like Ned was pushing him, and pretending to lose his anchors was the easiest way to put a stop to it.
I hope it worked. God, what an asshole.
Yeah. Man, that is the sort of thing that would have caused me to catch a beating growing up.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't put it past old Ned.
There's a busted old toy out here, some sort of electronic game.
Yeah? I like Pong.
Everybody likes Pong.
Brian had everything he loved out there.
There's also a postcard here from Brian to, I guess, his neighbor.
Can't mow your lawn.
What's it say?
That he's with his dad and sorry he can't mow his lawn this summer.
Oh, gosh.
And also he was worried his dad didn't know when school started. I'd say that's a lucky break if I were him.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Ned didn't really seem like
Well, take those anchors. You need that for the cave.
Dad.
Yes. All right.
He made the place pretty comfy too.
That's an achievement.
Yeah, at the expense of what are probably stolen pillows.
That little shit.
Bunch of rocks stacked up. He made a wall and a perimeter.
God. Yeah, that's perfect.
You know, maybe he made it because he was afraid of them.
Whenever I think of Brian possibly going through this crap, I get sick to my stomach.
Yeah. Sorry. I found an old school folder. Brian was a hell of a doodler. Brian was doing a science fair project about bouncing radio waves off of a meteor shower.
Poor kid left his homework?
Yeah. He must have been pretty smart, huh?
Ooh.
Yeah, sharper than a lot of the grown-up knuckleheads I'm used to, yeah.
What, you're saying I'm one of those knuckleheads, is that it?
I wasn't, but, now that I think about it...
Because I know lots of stuff.
Oh, please, drown me in your surplus of knowledge. I've been waiting all these years for a man as wise as you to take this job.
Well, that wait's over, sweetheart.
Call me sweetheart again, and you'll use that big sexy brain of yours to fill out your unemployment paperwork.
Oh, shit.
Sorry,
Ooh.
boss. Hey, remember that pack I found?
Back on your second day? Yeah.
I found a plan Brian drew about how he was going to get it back.
Oh, I'm sure it was quite elaborate.
It's some Wile E. Coyote stuff, I'll tell you that much.
Where the heck was the entrance to the cave?
It's up there. You had to, like, jump down.
Oh.
So I don't know if you can go back in that way.
Yeah, you're probably right. Okay. These are strangely, like, square
Yeah.
rocks. I don't know if that's, like, an intentional choice or not, but it's an observation either way, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So this is interesting. So they're kind of tying some things together and showing us a bit of what was going on with this kid.
Yeah.
It doesn't
I
really
wonder how
answer.
I wonder how he's gonna play into the larger story.
Yeah. Oh, that's why these are so, like, visually striking. I was like, I saw this in the other cave too with the long drop.
Yep.
And I was like, there's got to be a reason why this rock is so, like, attention drawing, because it has the, like, white highlights on the crack.
Yep. Now you know.
What do you
Yeah,
think is
it's
in there?
actually pretty smart.
There's got to be something. Why else try to kill me? I don't know, really. I mean, we got to find out. What do you think?
Whatever it is, they don't want you telling anyone about.
They closed the door when they could have just...
Bashed your head in with a rock or chopped you up with a...
Are you serious with this shit right now?
I mean, it's true.
hatchet.
Yeah.
Are you sure you want to go back in there?
Yeah, especially now that I'm thinking about all the fun ways to be killed.
I'm sorry. Look, at least whoever locked you in doesn't know you've gotten out. Hopefully you find what...
Well, you guys are fucking talking about it.
It'll be worth the
Right.
risk.
They're so silly sometimes.
They are silly. Yeah, I still come back to how, like, they really could have killed us many times by now.
Oh,
I don't think they want us dead.
Those girls turned up. Looks like you didn't kill them. Nobody did. They took some farmer's tractor for a joyride down in Riverton and landed in jail.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah, I wonder if they know anything. If there's some way to ask them about whatever happened at their camp.
I think we'd be smart to let sleeping dogs lie.
You're probably right.
I mean, Delilah makes it sound like they just took the tractor for a joyride, but maybe they were doing it because it would be a faster way to escape.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on Henry's side. I feel like they know something.
Yeah, especially since they mentioned things in the note that you didn't do.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and they definitely seem to think that we were out to kill them or something, you know?
So maybe they were the first subjects or earlier subjects.
Yeah, it could be.
I guess Brian and his dad could have been subjects too.
Either that or they were interfering with, I guess, their research on us, so whoever is watching us just wanted to scare them out by threatening their lives.
Yeah, who knows?
It's just like moss. I thought they could have been blood. I was like,
no.
oh no. Come on, Henry.
Get you in there, buddy.
Man, his legs have to be so beat up after all these jumps.
Mm-hmm. This is definitely a cave.
Yeah, no joke. Uh-oh.
Ah, shit.
Is that Brian?
It might be.
Brian, good one.
Yep, that is definitely Brian.
Oh, that's sad. Oh, right. I'm in the cave, so I can't actually talk to Delilah.
He's even got a nerdy shirt on.
That's really sad.
That is sad.
He's been down here for a while, too.
Yeah, it's decaying pretty bad.
Man, that sucks. I like...
Well, to think too, like, did his dad just, like, that's why his dad left so fast? Did his dad know he died?
Yeah, maybe. Either that
Or
or...
his dad's dead too?
Yeah, right. Or I guess it's possible that his dad pushed him down, but it doesn't seem as likely since
No.
Brian was already kind of experimenting with climbing and making contraptions.
See, now I don't remember. Did they know Brian was missing, or was it just that they left quickly and she didn't know what happened to them?
She didn't know what happened to them. She thought that they just left and that was it.
Okay.
I mean, we'll definitely see that when we report the body to Delilah. And I like, too, that even though this game doesn't have a lot of music, I like that they kind of had some sad and dramatic music as soon as his body came into sight.
Yep.
I think that was a good music cue, right, to reinforce that, hey, I guess, like, hey, this is something to be sad about, but, like, if you didn't notice it, and then if you heard the music and then you saw the body, you're like, oh, no. Oh.
The other sad thing, what was I just thinking? I just forgot. Oh, he didn't want to climb, but he felt like his dad kept pushing him to climb.
Oh, really? I forgot about that.
That letter. Well, that was the gate.
Oh, I'm on this side of the gate. I thought I was on the other side. All right.
Hey, D.
Here it goes.
There you are. I've been worrying my ass off.
You need to call search and rescue.
What?
There's a body in the cave. It's Brian Goodwin.
Gotta be fucking kidding me. How does that... What? I don't... How?
Climbing, I think, or made to look like a climbing accident.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man.
I think that's just what it was. I mean, he was probably exploring the cave and maybe his rope gave out. But whoever locked me in there probably didn't even know about him. What do we do now, Dee? I mean, are you okay?
No, I'm not. He'd be alive if I'd told someone he was out here. I don't know where he'd be, but I can assure you it would not be rotting at the bottom of that cave. There's nothing to say. Hike back. I think we're leaving tomorrow anyway.
Oh, man.
That's some sads.
That is sad. So we're leaving?
Yep. Summer shift must be over. Oh,
Oh.
or because the fire's too close?
Oh. Yeah, I assume it's because the fire's too close. I mean, I don't remember how many days they said we'd be out here for. So it could be...
No, I was just busy packing up.
Well, there's gonna be a lot more. The service says this thing is 2% contained.
Ooh, shit.
Is this the Flapjack fire, or the site fire, or...
Well, the two fires merged into one unmitigated disaster. They're renaming it after my lookout.
Oh, good.
You about packed up?
Shouldn't we talk for a sec, about things?
About what?
Yeah, the last one.
About how all this stuff is connected. The surveillance, the Goodwins, Brian's death.
Look, I don't know what to say, okay? It's like the universe could have the cruelest
Well, you
thing
kept
to ever
him.
happen.
Yeah,
Does it connect to
buddy.
everything else? I don't know.
Not leaving you behind.
No way.
Of course. There's got to be a reason.
Does there?
Maybe. Maybe not. I wouldn't even know where to begin.
Well, fuck. For
That your little
starters, I guess
finger?
you could
Mhm.
find the source of that signal.
Holy crap. Yeah. Oh my god.
We don't know what it is. It could be nothing.
Yeah, it could also be whoever was listening to us. Whoever made the tape.
Okay.
Yeah, we're getting toward the climax of the game.
Look, you should
Yeah,
pack up everything
that's
you
definitely
need
what
in
it
case
seems
you get a
like.
call and you can't come back.
All right, look, if something happens,
I'll remember you.
I mean, am I walking into a trap right now?
I hope not. I would much rather remember you from a bar somewhere and not a jail cell. Please find who made that tape.
All right, well, I think we should call it here and then come back to this in the next episode.
Yeah, I agree.
This is getting crazy. Yeah, this is either the climax or this is the tipping point where everything starts getting even crazier. But it feels very climactic. So, oh man. What should we ask for the question of the day?
Oh man, I don't even know.
I know. I mean, we could talk about their use of music, right? How it's basically devoid of music, and then I can't think of many other moments, but they obviously used music when we
Yeah.
found Brian's body. I guess what are good ways to use music as like a cue in games like this, right? Like, I think the point of the music when we found Brian's body was to not only elicit like an emotional response, but also to tell us that there's something happening that you should be really aware of,
Yeah.
even though it's pretty hard to miss him, right?
Yeah.
But you know that he's connected. Like, it could have just been anybody, right? And we would have been like, that's spooky. But because the music happened, we knew it was probably someone that mattered to us in terms of the plot. So I guess what other good ways can you use audio cues similar to that? Or even what other ways have they used that in Firewatch so far?
Right.
Well, thank you for watching. Be sure to vote on what you want to see next, and we will play it, because that's what we do on the show.
We play games. We talk about game design.
Yep. Well, thank you for watching, everyone, and we will see you in the next episode. Maybe the last one? Who knows?
Bye, Max.
Dun-dun-dun.